Hello and welcome to my unboxing review of the U.S.S. Enterprise G, formerly the Titan from Star Trek Picard Season 3. This was delivered yesterday. Again, it was scheduled to be delivered today, but it came a day early. And yeah, so this is the second XL in the 20 ships from fanhome, and this is the 8th ship in the collection. Been waiting for this one. I previously did get it out of the box to have a quick look, and I was actually quite surprised how big this XL one is. It's noticeably bigger than the XL Enterprise F. So again, here's the magazine. So standard magazine that comes with the ships with some information. So basically just some standard information about it. So Constitution 3 class, commission 2402, length 560.5 meters, captain 7 of 9, phase weaponry, phases, photon, torpedoes, defenses, deflectors, metaphasic shielding, and this is just a little bit of information on the ship. So the U.S.S. Enterprise NCC 1701G was the 8th Federation vessel to bear the name Enterprise. The ship was previously known as the U.S.S. Titan NCC 80102A, but it was recommissioned in 2402 to recognise the contribution that the Enterprise D and her crew made to saving the Federation from the Borg invasion previous year. The Enterprise G was a Constitution Class 3 ship that had 28 decks and was 560.5 meters long. Most of the ship's habitable volume was located in the saucer section with the main bridge. So that's just a little bit about the information. So this is the standard magazine, pretty much with all of them that. So pretty much the same pictures, just different. So same ship, just different name. You know, just a little bit about the history, some of the concept drawings, and a good picture there of the ship. How the design of the ship came about as well. U.S.S. Titan previously, and I believe this is one of the upcoming free gifts, the plaque for the Enterprise. It's either the Enterprise or the Titan, but I'm pretty sure it's the Enterprise G plaque. So that's the magazine, and here is the standard box with the XL one. So this is the second XL. The box with the raised writing again, so the textured writing here and here as well. So that's pretty much going to be the standard for all XLs from fanhome, I assume. Sorry if I sound a bit sniffy. I've suffering with hay fever. I always do suffer from hay fever every summer, and I do take tablets and that, but you know, this year I'm just suffering quite badly, so I do apologise how I sound. And here it is. Let's just pop that down there, and yeah, this, I am surprised, this is definitely noticeably bigger. This is like, the size of this is much bigger. Like later on in the video, I will get the Titan and even the Enterprise F. Just to get, but yeah, this is definitely a lot bigger. This is probably the biggest XL version that they've done so far. So pretty much not really much change. Maybe the Aztecian maybe slightly different on this one. I did see that there is quite noticeable window misalignment on this. On some sections, like if I bring that in, can't really see that on here. If I can just bring that in, you might be able to see that. But yeah, pretty much standard. So saucer section is made out of die-cast metal. The engineering section is plastic. Yeah, so the whole engineering section is plastic. The saucer section is metal. got the nacelles as well that are plastic. But yeah, I really like when I first saw this ship, really liked the design, and I was really happy to see that it would eventually become the Enterprise G, which was quite a surprise. So yeah, the next Enterprise I think is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Yeah, so the next Enterprise will be Enterprise H. Like we saw the Enterprise J in Star Trek Enterprise, where Archer previously travelled to the future. But yeah, if and when an Enterprise H ever appear, design for a H appears, I wonder what that design will be. But yes. And also I'm interested to see if actually they do a Star Trek episode on the series of the Enterprise J as well, the U.S.S class. And that's round about the time of the war with the Sphere Builders, which I would actually like to see a Star Trek series about that. But yeah, let's... Again, standard, exactly the same type of stand that Eagle Must did, but no sticker on the bottom. So let's just... Sorry, let's just take this out. I am going to have to move my display case around, try to fit this in, because yes, I am actually starting to properly run out of room on my display case, and it's getting to the point now where I might have to alternate ships, take some ships out to display other ones. But there we go, there is the Enterprise G in all its glory. Well, let's just remove the box and the magazine. So, pop the magazine back in its binder. And I will go and get the Titan and put them side by side, and you'll be able to see the size comparison of both the ships. So, just be back in a sec. Here we go. I've also bought the Enterprise F as well, because I just want to see the size comparison with the XLs. But there we go. There's the ships side by side. And yeah, the Aztecing, I'd say the colouring of the Aztec, yeah, the Aztecing is pretty much the same. The paint textures might be a little bit different, but yeah. Side by side comparison, so you can actually see there. Yeah, it's definitely quite, it's not a massive size difference, but yeah, it's definitely a noticeable size difference. So the Titan A, and then when it was rechristened, the Enterprise G, which again, this has got to be one of my most favourite new designs of the reimagined Constitution class. One of the upcoming ships will be a reimagined and updated design of the Excelsior class, which we did see in Star Trek Picard Season 2. Didn't really see it in Season 3. Maybe you did like catch it in the background with the fleet at Earth, but not like a close-up. Well, the most close-up you got was Picard Season 2, I think it was the final episode, where you actually got to see the reimagined Excelsior class. Yeah, so if I could just take, but people do say that they were hoping they would correct this at the back with the XL, so I'll just pop that off. But as you can see, no, it's still exactly the same. Like, on a bigger model, I would have thought they would have corrected that, but they didn't. So, either just didn't bother, or, That could have easily been correctable, but they didn't correct it. So here they are, side by side. Now in the pitch, on it, this does look brighter than this, but it's because of the light. So if I just move that over, yeah, there we go. You can see. But yeah, not really much difference at all. It's just the registry. So you got the U.S.S. Titan NCC 80102, and then you got Enterprise NCC 1701G. So that's pretty much the only difference between these two models. But yeah, really do like this design. And yeah, I'll be interested to see what other new designs might pop up in the future, either on fanhome's website or any upcoming Star Trek episodes when they do eventually get around to making them. And if I'll bring in the XL Enterprise G. And there we go. So you got the Titan, rechristened Titan, Enterprise G, and the Enterprise F. And yeah, yeah, the length is pretty much the same. I say the Enterprise F is probably a little bit longer. Saucer section isn't as wide as the F, but yeah, really good model. Was looking forward to seeing this come, and can't wait for my next one. I think it is either the Farragut or the Excelsior, I'm not quite sure. But anyway, I hope you really enjoyed this video, so like and subscribe in the section below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.